button there. We need to go live. We are now live. We are now live in our mirror ball. Let's start that music again. Let's fly across the Dorset coast. I'm just a dad. I do what I can. And this is what you missed a moment ago. Do I look like I really care too much? Steve Walker is in the house. Hey Steve, we've built a starship. We're flying to Camp Festival down here in Lulworth Cove in Dorset. We've built a Starship 22, hashtag Starship 22. We are landing it in Lulworth Castle. We've built Mars out of cardboard. We've got the world's biggest disco ball. We are absolutely rinsing it today. And we are having an awful lot of fun. We are landing, that Starship is landing there. And there it is, landed. Let's take this in the mix. Well, here we are, live and direct, backstage at Camp Festival. I can't quite believe it, but we actually got the Starship camper van. We were on a mission, I was on a mission back in January. I launched an appeal to raise £1 million to inspire 1 million kids. And somebody generously offered 50,000 donation to match fund that. And I raised 47,000 and they gave us 50 grand. So we've now got the money. We've got this second-hand old camper van here. And we are backstage, as I say, at Camp Festival. It's absolutely fantastic. We've got the disco tree set up there. We've got the green screen studio inside. But I can't do all this on my own. I press a lot of buttons. I did it in lockdown. I don't want to do it on my own. And I thought, who can I get to come and help me do this with? And I met somebody on the train a few years ago going to Norwich, and a very, very special person. I've seen her since, rising in glory, absolutely smashing it. Savannah Sims is here in the house.
Oh, come on.
Savannah.
What a great introduction.
So what do you reckon what we're up to here then, Sav?
Oh, you know what? It's absolutely incredible. When I tell you guys, Festival, this is the first time I've come here. And when I tell you, it is not only incredible vibe, not only the punters, the staff, the creators, the owners, the people a part of the Steamco team have been extremely and extraordinarily great.
I thought you talked about everybody at Camp Festival. Rob and Josie the bag, it's just us, is it? Me and my wife and kids, basically.
She's the wife, beautiful person.
We've had a great time there. We had a family from a school nearby, Prince of Wales Primary School in Dorchester, who helped us last year, and they've got kids in the school we've worked with. We've got people from all over, people who've come down from London. And this is your first Camp Festival, I think. You're interviewing me now, like this, on the cardboard microphone. Check that out. So, Sav, what do you think of Camp Festival, what you've seen? Forget the people, but
Yeah.
what were you up to last night? What did you get up to last night?
Oh, last night was an absolute dream. You know, just floating around, you know, I love you. I love working with you. You know why I love working with you? You're like, you know what, just be
I
free.
haven't paid you yet. That'll change on Monday.
Just be free, Sav, be free. And I met people from not only Dorset, but I've also met Londoners, I've also met artists, I've met punters. Even just earlier, I was taking a picture with a lovely lady called Alyssa. She was on the bar for a 12-hour shift. She's like, ooh, is that Dick from Dick and Dom? And I was like, yeah, should we go take a picture? She's like, really? He's like, yeah, let's take a fucking picture. Ooh, sorry for swearing, guys.
Beep. Family show.
Beep.
Freaking picture. Freaking.
So all in all, it's a very, very wholesome festival. I've never been to a family festival to this magnitude before. And even me, I'm like, where was this when I was a child? Where was this when I was with my family?
It didn't exist for any of us. This has all just come from Planet Disco, basically, as far as I'm concerned. So, Sav, so tonight, I think what we need to do, we've got some super kit. We've got an internet satellite dish. Can you point at the satellite dish up there? Can you point to that? There we go. Look, that is a Starlink internet satellite dish. We've got the best internet, not only in Camp Festival, in the whole of Dorset, I think. So we're live streaming. I hope you can watch this. So tell us what you think. Like it, share it, tell your mates. We had a great night last night doing a bit of a recce. So what we're going to do, we're going to send Sav out into Camp Festival. She's got a smartphone, she's got a cardboard microphone, and she's going to live stream back in. And we're also going to get people, we're going to send the links out. So if you're here at Camp Festival, if you can get a good signal, there isn't a bad signal this year, we're going to put some links out publicly and you can just come in online if you're at Camp Festival. Anything rude, we'll have to shut it down, so please don't spoil it for us. Sav, let's show everybody what we've got in the camper, shall we? The Starship 22. After you, my dear.
At the moment, guys, but you know what? That's okay, because everything has to be neat and tidy as long as we get the job done. So this is the beautiful steam
our production
cocoa
area,
bun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go
So,
through to the green
oh,
screen,
let's
shall
do
we?
it. Let's do it. So, guys, this is the wicked setup that we've got here at Camp Festival. It is incredible. I have not been in this. I've not even been in an RV before. This is incredible. Oh my god. So we've got a
Let me
lovely
go in
setup.
first, I'll probably need to go
Come
first.
on.
Come on then.
Get in.
Well, hey, here we are. Here we are in front of our green screen in our luxury RV.
Hello.
Let me just sort something out here. I'm just going to get rid of this green screen by clicking that, and we'll get rid of green. Oh, look at that! So that's
pretty beautiful.
and we're actually up on main stage. How cool is that?
You know what?
Goodness
Such
me.
an incredible crowd.
Hang on a second. Let me make a bit more of this. I think we need some bit of activity going on. So here we are in our little thing. This is live from Lowood Castle. Very exciting. We might want to go actually outside our camp van's another option, isn't it? Of course.
You know
So
what?
let's here we are outside the camp. What do you think? It's lovely, isn't it?
You know what? Not only is it lovely, but there's incredible security guard, cool chat. Incredible!
You've
Amazing
you've
guy.
absolutely smashed it with everybody today, haven't you? Oh, we're in the mosh pit. We're in the mosh pit. We're waiting for Cool and the Gang. We're waiting for Cool and the Gang. And I think now we'll actually go. We're backstage. These generators. I get a bit excited about all the generators and all that stuff personally. But I think we'll go on main stage and see what's going on. Or the DJ's giving it some, or they're getting ready.
Oh!
Sam, I think we need to send you off into Camp Festival with your smartphone. Do you want to
I
borrow
reckon.
the cardboard microphone? It's got
I would
flames
love
on the bottom.
to!
Yeah. If this can't connect you with 1,001 people, I don't know. Because you've got the t-shirt, the I Love Art t-shirt, because art is what we call it when what we do connects us to somebody else. And we met on that train 3-4 years ago. Your career has gone through the roof, the entire yard. Just, what are you up to at the moment, just briefly? What work are you doing?
So I'm through operations so far.
So far, what's that all about?
Sounds incredible days. We have 600 shows planned month to month, 400 cities
Wow.
as well.
And this is in small venues.
Small
stadiums, or-
40 drive cab. It is
Wow.
absolutely phenomenal. So look after all the crew, make sure the eyes are okay. We vet every single eyes for whatever else the artist. It is phenomenal. I love it.
Wow, well, I'm struggling to understand why anybody would hire you. Let me check.
Well, you have,
Your
so.
personality, yeah, right, yeah. Elbows, it's been some elbows. Go berserk, some Sav Sims. If you're here at Camp Festival, look out for this young lady. Go up and say hello. She's got video link connection. If you want to come live on, we'll send you the details and you can actually come on live. I think what we'll probably do is ask them to WhatsApp us or something like that. We'll keep the case secure and say, Sav Sims,
Yeah.
go, go, go.
I'm ready. Thank
Go
you,
for it.
guys.
So get out of here. So we're going to be hearing from Sav. Cool and the Gang are on next. I'm hoping she can be in the mosh pit for a little bit of that. We've got Cool and the Gang, we've got Earth, Wind and Fire. We've got amazing Caravanserai. We've got an incredible live disco show at midnight. You have got to see it to believe it. Today is the 10th anniversary of the London 2012 celebration opening, which blew me away. I'm sure it did you. Rob and Josie DeBank, as far as I'm concerned, have done something on a par with that. We saw it last night. We're going to be live streaming it from here tonight. Don't go away. Watch that space. We'll see you very soon. Hashtag Planet Disco 22, live and direct from hashtag Starship 22. Part of the hashtag Ignite 22 Festival from hashtag Festival 22. See you after this. And believe it or not, I am actually backstage in my camper van, in the Steamco camper van. We're live and direct. Sister Sledge are banging it outside. There's outside. The backstage is over there. I got busy with the glue gun and I made myself a high-vis disco jacket. Is anybody out there watching this? Anybody out there watching this craziness? There's a few people logged on. Put a shout out on the screen. We'll pop you up on the screen below. Have we got any messages? No, we haven't. We are live, but not to worry. What's that? We've got a call coming in. We've got a shout out. I connected up yesterday with two of my old buddies. Let's go live to
Prodigy stuff's been great. I'm busy at the moment.
Well, here we are, a lovely evening backstage at Camp Festival. I just looked outside the Starship 22, bumped into a couple of old mates here, Nick Hawks and Andy Smith from Reach Up Disco Wonderland. Yes.
Greetings. Yes. How we doing?
What brings you guys here tonight?
Just avoiding an intense close-up. That's a little bit better.
Yeah, right, it's one or the other.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you up to tonight, guys?
So we're DJing in about 40 minutes actually, yeah.
Where are you playing, Andy?
We are playing in the Stargazy tent, which is just up the road from where we are now, and
Looking forward to it, and then a bit of Cool and the Gang afterwards.
I've got to say, you guys absolutely smashed it in Stargazy last year. Have you got any tunes up your sleeve? Because I know you've got a couple of bangers you always drop, haven't you?
We have, I mean, we always sort of just go with the flow, play what we feel is going to be right at the time. So that's just how we roll, really.
And Andy, you've got a track that is a bit of a white label, I think, with a bit of what's that? I forget. It's a load of hip hop samples in it.
Oh, that's DJ Cool. Yeah.
DJ Cool.
DJ Cool. Let me clear my throat with loads of disco samples underneath it.
And
yeah,
where could us disco dads go and snap up a copy of that? Do you think, or is that a real hard to find white thing?
No, I think you can find it on Discogs actually. It's actually by DJ LBR.
Okay.
He just sampled DJ Cool. So if you search for DJ LBR, Let Me Clear My Funk, it's called.
I'll be honest, I actually thought that was one of those songs that a DJ would never tell you the name of, like Cover Up the White Label, because that is such, don't ever give anybody an MP3 of that.
We don't worry about that.
So Nick, I mean, what are you up to these days? Because see, the Prodigy were back and I'm back on tour. How's that been going?
Prodigy stuff's been great. I'm busy at the moment. There's a lot of stuff across different fronts, and the Reach Up stuff's been great as well. Last night we had another festival, so we were at a festival called Bimble Bandada last night, which was great, and that was a headline thing for us, which was very enjoyable, and now we're here tonight, so
fantastic.
All keeping busy.
What's that? They want Reach Up Disco Wonderland are wanted on Stargazy. Okay guys, you've got to get off. Give us some elbows. Let's give it some elbows.
See you later.
Fantastic. How great to see those guys. And if you remember, Nick and Andy smashed it for New Year's Eve with Norman J at our New Year's Eve to kick off Inspire Nation 21 years. See you later guys. Absolute legends. Wow, just brilliant. And here we are in the mosh pit. We are in the mosh pit as we speak. Let's just cut to that. I am in the mosh pit, believe it or not. Yes, I am in the mosh pit here at Camp Festival. I have to put my glasses on occasionally to sort of see what button I'm pressing. What, we've got to get backstage now. I've got to get backstage for Sister Sledge have arrived, and I've made a special jacket for them. Let's see what they think. Let's see what Sister Sledge think of my special jacket. Sister Sledge are in the house. One love. Have a lovely show, guys. Welcome to Dorset. Go up. You're right. Do you want anything? You okay? They got mics. They got mics. Don't you worry. We got mics. There's a lot of love out there for you guys today. Smash it, bruv. Let's get in the mosh pit. Let's get in the mosh pit. up. Got what? Well, this is the phone. Did you click on the thing? Can you go do it really quickly? I'd love to get this. It's going so well. It's live now. It's brilliant. Come here and test it. Actually, test the link while you're here. Just click the link now. Actually, I'm doing live. I'm going to have to actually fill time to get it going. But remember to keep it which way, yeah? Okay, we're going to Mike. Be quiet. Okay. Right, I can see you. That's good. Okay.
Sister Sledger in the house.
Let's cut that. What's happened to my microphone? I've lost my mic. 1 2 1 2. Maybe I haven't lost my mic. My mic button's not working. I hope you can hear me out there. I don't know what's going on. I've just got a video link. Sav is live in the mosh pit, so I'm going to go to Sav in a moment. Sav is in the mosh pit. This is incredible. I can't quite believe what's going on. I'm here in our camper van. Let's get the video. Let's get a video of me so people can see what's going on here. Can we cut to camera 3, please? Can we cut to camera 3? Here's camera 3. This is me, the disco dad. The disco dad with his homemade high-vis jackets. In the back of a camper van. And this is unbelievable because what happened basically was 4 years ago I was here at Camp Festival. I bumped into Noel Rogers backstage, did the fist bump, lovely, no selfies, none of that nonsense. And then I saw him do a chat with a collaborator of his, one of his business associates, Mert Mercuriades, an amazing man, inspirational, generous, and a real advocate for creativity and artists. And basically, I just DM'd Merc and said, hey, it's fantastic what you're doing. And he arranged for Niall to do a live stream video call with us from New York with Niall in a school in Toxteth in Liverpool. The generosity, these guys are busy, but to make that work was just fantastic. And Merc made that happen. So grateful to him for that. And basically, I'm going to on the fly. This is a bit rubbish, isn't it? Having why have we got a 4x3 window? Let me have a look. This is the tech I'm talking about here. I've got this box in front of me. Do you think this is easy? It's quite hard to do the shandy. So what I want to do is I just want to zoom in a little bit on that so it fills the screen. So it's at least 16:9. I think I'm doing it in high res. That's a bit more professional, isn't it? Mercuriades would be very impressed with a bit of 4x3 video. So basically, they did that. And then we put a shout out in January because I'm on a mission. I want to inspire 1 million kids by raising £1 million by putting 22 people like me on the road with our drop trucks to inspire kids across the country to be creative. And that's what we're talking about. And Merc saw our appeal and generously made a donation. We asked for a few quid, he gave us a few quid. We're very generous, grateful to Merc because he's what we call a creative carer. Mert Mercuriades is what we call a creative carer, and I know Nilage as well from the chat we had with him and from the band. They believe in and value and support and advocate for children. They care about children, they care about creativity, and they care about all our futures. And I just want to play this little film out because it sums up the way that Niall and Merc have supported us. And right after this, we go live to Sav Sims in the mosh pit. So let's cut to this little video. Wired Magazine and The Guardian have said I'm a man on a mission after I co-founded a non-profit 10 years ago to promote creativity with the community of my son's primary school in Paddington. I'm just a dad, but I'm passionate about creativity in our schools, work and lives, and I'm now on a mission to raise £1 million to inspire 1 million kids, and I need your help. 3 years ago, the Culture Minister told us about the government's plans to run a year-long festival of creativity and innovation that we wanted to be part of. We launched our Art Connects 19 year in Parliament and ran community events in school communities across the UK, in Cornwall, at Camp Festival in Dorset and with the community of a school in Bradford. A chat with Noel Rogers at a school in Toxteth rounded off a week in Liverpool that gave us a theme for 2020.
So my whole life is a collaboration.
With emergency COVID funding, we've run virtual and real community art events like a Glastonbury Festival on a cardboard pyramid stage in a school in Somerset. others on a cardboard Coventry Cathedral, an art camp in a field in Devon, and a pop-up disco under the moon in Kent, as well as a live-streamed New Year's Eve party to kick off our Inspiration 21 year. Elon Musk's dream of taking 1 million people to Mars in 30 years inspired our Mission to Mars UK tour, which was sponsored by a dad who went to space on one of his rockets. I built a starship from a few bits of metal and a Mars base camp from cardboard and hit the road with a green screen TV studio in the back of a camper van, live streaming into schools and running workshops. We went up through England to Edinburgh, across to Belfast and down through the Lake District to Liverpool to a village school in South Wales. We shared inspiring stories, we created stuff, and we launched rockets to inspire our kids to aim higher and higher with their hearts. We're launching an appeal to raise £1 million to put 22 of our pop-up day drop trucks and steamsters like me on the road.
You've arrived at your destination.
Inspired by the New Year's Eve fireworks celebrating our country's creativity, we ran our own event to launch our Ignite 22 year. We now need your help to co-create events that will help us all inspire 1 million kids this year, and for all of us to live a creative life. Why can't we hear Sav listening a bit more on this?
Go on stage. Listen now. We're going on the stage. We're going on the stage. Are you ready for this, guys? I'm so excited. Are you ready for it? Yes! Let's go! Team just behind. Oh God, it's going off. Come with me. Join me on this absolute conquest. Such a vibe. Oh man.
Oh dear, looks like we've lost Sav. I'm sorry about this. We're using mobile data there. We've got a hotspot on the roof of the truck. We've got super fast internet to the rest of the world, but we haven't got super fast internet to Sav. We were trying some video linking technologies, but that didn't work out. So we hope you'll be able to join us at We hope you'll be able to join us at Camp Festival in Shropshire. Camp Festival Shropshire is going to be an absolute banger, we know that. And I'm wondering why we've lost my video there. Oh goodness me, we're having a few little problems here, aren't we? Let's cut to this camera here. So I am actually live in the back of the truck. We're going to hope we can get back to Sav. Hope we can cut back to Sav in a minute. There's me, just to prove I am here. I'm in the back of the camp, backstage at Camp Festival. And if you look at the window, you should be able to see there's main stage. Thanks to Rob, the Bang, thanks to Josie the Bang for their creativity, their inspiration. We were inspired to start Steamco 10 years ago. I'm going to see if I can get back to Sav. I don't know what's going on here. We've lost her, she's frozen. Oh, Sav, I better battery flat. Something died like that. I'm hoping to get some of the others. We've got a few people, but obviously with so many people at a gig, it's pretty tricky. It is pretty tricky. I think I'm just going to cut to a little video of the Steamco story. If we can get Sav back, we'll come back to that. So let's just cut to this. This is the story of Steamco, how a dad like me was inspired by Rob and Josie the Bang to go out there, to go out into the big wide world to inspire a million kids to be creative. Let's go there.
We're all born artists. The problem is to remain an artist as we grow up. That was Pablo Picasso. And I think we've got to help our kids, all our kids, aim high in life. Not just high, but higher than high. We've got to help our kids find their passion, their art. So I'm Nick Corsten, I'm just a dad, I'm co-founder of Steamco. One day maybe I'll be the CEO, I don't know. So Steamco is a non-profit community enterprise that helps connect our kids with their art and our communities with their schools by running creativity days. And we want to get the whole community involved. We want people who've had kids, not had kids, got kids, whatever, to come and work with us to help us run these days.
It's magical.
What inspired me? Well, I saw a talk by Sir Ken Robinson. I read half a book called What's the Point of School? On what we should be teaching our kids. And I went to Camp Festival, which is really a Glastonbury for kids. And I thought, I want this in my kids' school. I've got a lovely little film my dad gave me of me when I was 1 and him with my first ever train set. And I show that to kids in schools all over the country. And how my dad gave me the greatest gift. He gave me my art. Because art is what we call it when what we do might connect us to somebody else. So art could be painting, it could be photography, it could be cooking, it could be coding, it could be dancing, it could be design, it could be DJing, it could be robots, it could be rockets. The fun, the excitement that we have making and firing rockets in schools is to be seen, to be believed.
This is the best day of my life.
This truck contains everything you need to run a creativity festival in a primary school. 30 coding kits with the BBC Microbit. We've got rocket making kits. We do cardboard challenge. We can do the egg drop. We've got a t-shirt printing machine so we can print I Love Art t-shirts. So the kids design their own logo, take a selfie. We've had thousands of posters of those done. That's with JR, French street artist JR. So we've got communities all over the country designing I Love Art logos, taking photos, and we sent them off to JR, and he's printed 1,000 of these off for us, which we're fly posting all over the country. So in lockdown, we got an Arts Council grant and we built a green screen TV studio. We've been live streaming events all summer. We did a 3-day Glastonbury event where we built a half-sized pyramid stage from cardboard and code and ran 3-day events. We had Martin and Gary Kemp. We had Glenn Matlock from the Sex Pistols on stage alongside community artists, dads and their kids. And we had a young lad from Leeds called Lenny who played his piano on stage, all virtual. And that's what we want to do. Lockdown's not going to lift in a hurry, and we're running festivals from a spare bedroom here in Paddington, but we need people involved. We want people to collaborate for creativity.
I think they're doing fantastic work at Steamco.
For me, collaboration is everything.
Elton John gave me the greatest gift. Actually, he made a film, I don't know if you saw it, with John Lewis, where basically he tells the story of how he was given a piano as a kid and worked hard and made literally $1 million. I saw that film, ripped it off, put our own subtitles on it, and Elton John retweeted it. It had 50,000 views in an hour, and I went on a 2-week UK tour from Cornwall all the way to Carlisle, showing that film, showing my train set film, talking to kids about art and creativity, letting off rockets, and inspiring schools across the country in our 12 days of Creative Christmas tour.
You've inspired one little boy in particular, a very quiet boy, and as that rocket shot into the air, we heard the words blast off come out of his mouth.
Innovation, technology, and dreams rocketing up to the sky.
The state education system that we have, a lot of people feel it's been narrowed and narrowed and narrowed, focusing on teaching and testing of highly academic subjects, which are important, which are right for some kids, but it's not for everybody. And some kids come out of the education system literally broken. 9 out of 10 schools in Britain have reported cutting the arts in some way or another, which is a real tragedy. And we're going to lose that cutting-edge creativity that made Britain so famous. Creativity is Great Britain, after all. The ideal future for me would be a whole load of these trucks on the road with passionate, enthusiastic, committed, creative people, helping connect kids with their art and communities with their schools all the way across the UK. As Albert Einstein said, imagination can take us anywhere.
We've got a bit of a blackout. Why have we got a bit of a blackout on the the camera's died on me? We are very black. It's very, very black in here today. Let's turn the camera on and off again. I don't know why that camera up there is not working. Let's put that in there. Let's see if that will work now. Come on. Come on, you rascal. Let's get some video. Oh, there we go. I'm back. Oh, it's camera 2.
That's what it was.
Here I am in the camper van. I wanted to show you a lovely little video. We've got Sav keeps cutting in and out. Sav's in that little box there, which is not very good look when it's dark like that. It's all gone a bit quiet. I hope Sister Sledge haven't finished, but we're not supposed to be live streaming the whole set. We just want to show you hey, check it out, look, the sun's shining in on the green screen. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. And I'd like to know why my video is not on screen there. Presenter audio, what's happened to my video? Let me just add an input. So I'll tell you what, it seems I've lost my camera, so I'm going to re-import my camera. So we go to that little click there, we'll say quad input 1. That should bring me up on screen. And it hasn't, oh it has. So I can cut to that now. So that's me on green screen, so that takes a bit of pressure off. So I'm behind my green screen. And now what I can do is I can go into that and I can, who's that? Hi Sam. So I'm live streaming and we can go to colour correction. Sister Sledge finished? Oh, they just finished, did they? Okay, so that's not such a bad thing then. So let's take the background out of that. And now I can put myself over any background I want. So I can pretend I'm in front of the mosh pit. So I will run mosh pit to video and superimpose myself over that. So it now looks as if I'm in front of a bunch of people who've just seen Sister Sledge. Well, obviously I haven't, because that's a video from last night. But I'm actually downloading a video I want to show you all now of one of the most magical things at Camp Festival. And I don't know why WhatsApp's not letting me download that. But, oh, here it comes. Right, it's coming in now. So Camp Festival is one of the most beautifully produced festivals I know. It's divine. Rob and Josie DeBank, the creativity, the inspiration, the support, the collaboration they show is really just phenomenal. And one of the favourite spots here is a place called Caravanserai, which is almost like a little bazaar up in a corner, which is built around an old fairground, and it is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I was a bit worried last night because I went up there and I couldn't see it. And then I visited a little corner spot, and oh, why is that not showing? Oh god, I've upset my system here somehow. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play to a little video. I discovered that Rimsky and Handkerchief were actually in another corner of the festival. Let's just cut to this, a little chat I had earlier. Oh my goodness, well I was really worried the other night because one of my favourite spots at Camp Festival is Caravanserai, and one of the favourite little corners of Caravanserai is basically this chap here. Tell everybody who you are and what you're doing here.
Oh hello, my name is Rimsky, this is Rimsky John. It's It's not our usual yard, it's more like an arboretum. It's like a collection of most incredible trees going on here. And we're lucky enough to have been given this magical spot to share with you lot and anyone that fancies coming round.
And what little delights, like giving too much away, can people look forward to here, Rimsky?
Sam?
We've got settled in nicely to our homestead stage, so you can enjoy some live music on there. We've had a variety of acts on all kinds of things: comedy, singer-songwriters, clowns, bands, DJs, and then just our usual nonsense where you come and hang out with us at our home. And yeah, we'd like some more of that.
You were fantastic, I thought. I think you really provided warmth and inspiration and encouragement and hope, in fact, in lockdown. How can people sort of follow up and find out more of you? Because not everybody gets the chance to come to Camp Bestival. Is there anything, are you still doing online stuff, or where are you going to be in the future?
We are. It made a bit of a difference, and it made a massive difference during the lockdown shows, because everyone was needing something so much. It's just like, where is everyone? And we were the same. And to have that connection, we put out one show and people liked it. It was like, oh, we've got to do that again. It, you know, felt so good. And then, and yeah, they really did like it. And so we wanted to try and keep doing that. We're doing a few live streams from here and places we go with our piano and bicycle. And so you can follow us on Rimsky and Handkerchief on Facebook and find our page, Rimsky and Handkerchief. There's Rimsky's Yard as well, another page. It's hard to keep up with all those pages sometimes. And so
that's just wonderful. And I think what we're looking at here is this is the creativity that makes this country great, that makes our communities wonderful. And in schools, I work in schools, and I call school head teachers, I call them brave school leaders, because I believe they understand the value of creativity. They stand by that and they do what they can to keep creativity alive in their schools. And I think what we're seeing here with Rimsky and Handkerchief, but more importantly, dare I say it, with Rob and Josie DeBank, is that within all the corporate pressures and commercial pressures they've got to run a festival, they still manage to find time and space and budget for projects like Rimsky and Handkerchief.
Oh, yeah,
so let's big shout out. Let's do a big shout out, big elbow bump for Josie and Robbie DeBank. We would be nothing without those people.
And thank you for trusting us.
Say again.
Thank you for trusting us to look after this beautiful woodland.
Thanks, Rimsky. I'll let you crack on. Bye bye.
I'm a bit sleepy.
Thank you for joining us today. This is the first ever live stream we've done in our new Starship 22 camper van. And here's our Starship landing at Lulworth Castle. Thanks to Rob DeBank, thanks to Josie DeBank, thanks to everybody here at Camp Bestival. We've had a great time. Thanks to Mert Mercuriades, Noah Rogers, everybody for making this possible. Jared Eisenman, Edge Foundation, Arts Council England, Department of Culture. We love you all. Thank you so much. We'll show you some footage later on this evening, hopefully, or later this week, of the world's greatest disco dance. But for now, enjoy the tunes and thank you for joining us. We're just parents, we're mums and dads. We do what we can.